We are going to be doing a low impact workout today. I'm only going to use a few things, but if you happen to have them, I am going to use a step. You can use a small step stool if you like. I'm going to use the chair. If you do have a stretchy band, that would be great. And I am also going to utilize some small hand weights. Of course, if you don't have any of that stuff, you can do all the same movements without any of it, so no worries. So let's go ahead and start just to get warmed up. If you do have a step, I'm going to use the wall for a little bit of balance. If you want to do that, that's okay. And just simply stepping up and down. Now, if you don't have a step with you today, you can simply just march in place. But otherwise, let's just do a little step up and down. Just to get the blood flowing a little bit. And of course, if you've got some music that you really like, go ahead and play that music as loud as you want. As long as you're on mute, that is. All right. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and do some nice arm circles. We'll start with backwards. Make them as big as you can to start. Make it a little bit bigger. All right, and let's go hands in front of you, and we're just going to rotate side to side, standing. We are going to get total body today, hopefully, but I'm not going to get on the floor today. All right, let's get 2 more of those to each side. All right, now let's put your fingertips on your shoulders. Get some nice big shoulder rolls backwards. Pretend you're trying to trace some big paper plates with your elbows. Really try to squeeze your shoulder blades back. All right, let's get 3 more of those. All right, next exercise we're going to do just to get warmed up. I'm going to turn the chair this way, and I'm simply going to do a sit to stand. You want to start from seated, just so you know where your chair is underneath you. We're going to start then, just reaching back, lightly touch the chair, and come right back up. I want you to reach over your head as you sit down. When you stand up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Let's do 3 more. All right. I'm going to move the step just a little bit and turn the chair back around. To keep getting warm, if you want to hold on to your chair, you can, or you can use the wall if you need it. We're just going to get some nice big backward steps. Don't feel like you have to lunge down all the way. Just take as big of a step as is comfortable for you. All right, let's do 3 more on each side. And 3. Okay. I'm going to bring the step back over here. Once again, I'm actually going to place it pretty close to the chair. So if you want to use that, you can. But for this first one, I'm going to do the same exercise I was doing, but now I'm going to do it from the step. So you're going to come backwards, come up, bring your knee to that chair. Down, bring it up. We're going for 10. Really big trick here is to keep all the weight on the front foot. Try not to shift it to the back foot. In other words, you don't want to do that. Of course, that's the last one on that leg. And now let's go ahead and switch sides. And make sure you weight. And one more. Ooh, those are a little more tiring, aren't they? All right, I'm going to move this out of the way. And now just over here by the chair, we're going to do some kickbacks. Try to squeeze that glute as you reach your leg back. And as much as you can, keep your foot pointed in. You don't want your foot going out doing that. Keep it pointed in. All right, go ahead and switch sides. All right. All right, now I'm going to come nice and wide stance here, arms out to the side. And we're just going to do a little opposite arm to leg touch. Two more. All right, let's bring the step back in. And I'm going to start with one foot on the step. I'm going to squat down, stand up, step over. Squat down, stand up, step over. If you need to hang on to something, you can do that. So not that I want my butt facing you, but if you want to do it this way, definitely working on balance here, but also really just working on leg strength. Let's do 2 more like this, and we're going to change it just a little bit. All right, this time, keep one foot on the floor, one foot on the step. We're going to come down and come up. Down and up. Try for 10. And last one. All right, other side. Last one. All right. Let's get the step out of the way now, at least for a little bit. I'm gonna come back over here. Again, if you want to use a chair for a little bit of balance, that's great. If not, that's okay too. So we're gonna come side. Actually, I'll do this sideways so you can see it better. Side, middle, side, middle. Big step out to the side. As you do that, I want you to sit back as if you're gonna sit your butt on a chair. Always try and keep your feet facing forward. Trust me, I struggle with that too. Let's go 2 more on each side. All right, now I'm gonna push the chair up against something so it won't move, this nice big bike here. Now I'm gonna lean into it. And once again, I'm gonna lift, but this time I'm gonna bring the leg out. Okay, and up. Back, side, in, and up. As much as you can, think about squeezing that glute in the back. Let's go 2 more. Confession, y'all know I can't talk and count. All right, hopefully I'm not too close to the wall on this side. All right, let's do 2 more. All right, nice. And then from here, we're gonna do another squatting exercise, but this time, just holding on a little bit to that chair in the front if you need to. Sink your butt way back. If you prefer to do that, where you can touch the chair, definitely do. But if you're comfortable doing it this way, I think it's great range of motion. Just make sure to keep your knees over your ankles. You don't want your knees going over your toes. So in other words, not like that, but your butt goes way back. Fortunately, I don't mind sticking my butt out. All right, let's get 3 more here. We're gonna do those backward lunges one more time. Then we're gonna do some stuff in the chair. All right, so again, you can hold on if you want. We're going for 10 on each side, just a nice big alternating steps back. All right, I'm at 3 more on each side. All right. Let's go ahead and do some stuff in the chair. So first thing I want to try is we're going to put the band underneath your feet and keeping it on the floor, we're going to do a little side-to-side step. Okay, if you've got a good band, you can keep some nice tension on it. I want you to think about really moving your knee with you. In other words, we don't want this. Okay, we really want your full leg to go. So we're using those glute muscles. Let's do 2 more to each side. All right, then let's bring your feet out in front of you. You can keep them on the floor. You can cross your band if you want to. And here we're going to just pull, squeeze those shoulder blades. If you want to lift your feet, you can. Don't feel like you have to, but if you like that idea, you can always bring them right here. You might need a little more tension. I'm actually going to keep mine on the floor for right now. Crossing the band just gives you a little more tension. Keep those elbows close to your side. I don't want to see any chicken wings out here, not right now. We'll chicken wing in a minute. Squeeze those shoulder blades, but try not to shrug. All right, let's do 3 more here. All right, now I am going to lift my feet up. And this time I am going to bring my arms out way to the side, but notice my hand position changed. So now hands are facing the floor and we're squeezing back this way. Let's do 3 more. All right. That's not the most graceful way to get rid of it, by the way. All right, I'm going to come this way so you can see what I'm doing. Wrap it around your hands, and we're going to go up over your head, pull, bring it back. Over your head, pull, bring it back. So you can get both angles over your head, pull, bring it back. Only to your comfort level though. I mean, don't go too far back if your shoulders don't like it. Let's get 5 more here. And 5. All right, I'm going to come sideways again. We're going to hold one arm right in your armpit. I want you to punch out with the other side. Two more. All right, now keep this arm out here. We're going to change it a little bit. Now we're going to pull, and you're going to kick your leg at the same time. One more. All right, let's go the other direction. Start with one arm right here in your armpit. Press the other side out. Three more. All right, now let's change it. Keep that arm out. Kick and pull at the same time. Three more. Woo, all right. Now, if you've got something nearby, like this, that you can wrap your band around, You can do this seated or standing, whatever feels better, but make sure whatever you put it on is not gonna move. This thing weighs about 500 pounds, so I don't think I'm gonna move it, but make sure if you're on a door frame or something like that, it's really secure, so it's not gonna snap you. So seated, this exercise is gonna look like this. We're gonna pull and rotate just a little bit, come right back to the middle. Same thing standing. So you pick, you want to be seated or standing. Okay, so we're going to keep our hips facing forward, but arms and the head go the other way. Now, if you don't have a band, you could do this maybe just holding some weights, or if you don't have weights, holding a laundry detergent bottle or something like that. That could hold your cat. Just kidding, don't hold your cat. You know, I've lost count. Let's do 3 more. All right, not to keep my butt facing you, but this thing is solid. So I'm gonna go this way. Same thing, other side. And make sure your eyes follow your hands. Only your upper body should be rotating here. And only go back halfway. Don't let this thing pull you. Okay, none of this. Make sure you stop halfway when there's still lots of tension on the bands. Let's get 3 more here. All right. I'm going to come back into the chair now with my small hand weights. And now I'll show you from the front and from the side. I'm going to lean forward and bring the weights backward. What I want to make sure of is that when you do that, you're getting this exercise behind your shoulder blades, not on top of your shoulders, okay? It's not this, but leaning forward and really making sure you're squeezing those shoulder blades. And again, of course, you can do this standing if you'd like as well. Okay, so standing, it just looks like this. Always pause at the top just for a second. Let's get 3 more. All right, now I'm going to bring it face forward. Once again, you can do this seated or you can do it standing. I'm bringing the weights out, palms up, weights come together, arms come all the way apart. Okay, so this way, or again, if you want to do it seated, palms up, hands are shoulder height, come all the way out, and all the way back. If that's uncomfortable for your shoulders, you can drop them slightly, but you want to at least keep them in line with your chest and not lower them way down here. All right, let's get 3 more of those. All right, and then once again, sitting or standing, let's go feet nice and wide. We're going to take the weights. We're going one side to the other side. You can keep your arms straight if you want. So standing looks like this. You can do it either way you want. Let your eyes track with your arm. So 3 more. All right, other side. 3 more. All right. I'm gonna go back in the chair now. I'm gonna go this way. Once again, you can kind of see what I'm doing here. I'm going feet up, palms up, and pulling. Now, if you want to do this with your band anchored on something, you can do that as well. I'm just going to do the weights for right now. Let's get 3 more. And keep your feet there. Now we're going to do chicken wings. Okay, so from the front, the chicken wings. I got to scooch, my chair is slippery. Go like that. Go 3 more. All right. Last thing we're going to do for right now, coming back this way. If you want to do this with weights, you can. Don't feel like you have to. We're going to put heels only on the floor. Lean back just a little bit. If you feel your lower back, don't do it. But pull in your tummy just a little bit. We're going to lean back just where your tummy's holding you. And from here, we're just going to hold on to that position and just reach the weights a little bit. If you do this with no weights, you'll get plenty of benefit out of it. So just holding wherever you feel that tummy, just holding you up. I lied, we're gonna do one more thing, that's okay. All right, I'm gonna come back this way. And again, if you want to do this with weights, you can, you don't have to, but we're gonna go from one side, lift, other side, lift, side, lift, side, lift. Okay, so we're just rotating a little bit of the upper body. Let's get 2 more. All right. All right, I'm gonna put these away. And I think that is gonna do it for our low impact today. If you have time and the energy and you wanna do those again, I would encourage you just rewind the tape as far back as you want. Tape, I call it a tape. Video as far back as you want and repeat it 2 or 3 times if you've got the time to do that. If you feel like you've got plenty of a workout and you're feeling all your body parts, awesome. And